The boy had been selling food at the hospital all day and was going to eat the last portion himself to somehow satisfy his hunger. But suddenly he happened to see an old man who was chewing on dry bread. Out of the goodness of his heart, he handed his lunch to Grandpa. "Grandpa, eat." "Me." The old man was taken aback. To dispel his doubts, the boy explained that lunch was free, and he was giving it to his grandfather on purpose. Upon hearing this, the old man gratefully took the food and asked the boy curiously, "Why are you alone in the hospital so late?" "Mom needs surgery, and then many more procedures. I sell dinners to earn money for my mom's medical treatment." The child's words touched the old man to the depths of his soul. Since it was time to take care of his mother, the boy said goodbye to his grandfather and ran to her room. The old man watched him go, when suddenly it dawned on him. He ran after him and called out to the boy. When my grandfather met my eyes, he was shocked. The boy was an exact replica of his son. As a child, the old man involuntarily shouted out his son's name. "Xiaoqing." Just then the butler arrived. When he saw the child's face, he was also dumbfounded. This boy is the spitting image of a young master in childhood. A plan immediately formed in the rich man's head. He told the boy that he would pay for his mom's surgery in full, but in return, he had to do him a favor. The boy agreed without hesitation. He was willing to do anything to save his mother. But his grandfather asked him to pretend to be his grandson. It turned out that the old man's son had fallen into a coma due to the accident and, being in oblivion, was pining only for his son. Therefore, the grandfather brought the boy to the patient's bed, hoping to awaken his consciousness. Nian Nian looked at the man lying down, and his heart skipped a beat. He remembered how his mother had shown him a photo of his father. The feelings were mutual, and soon they had a wonderful son. Pei Yanqing was rushing home to deliver this good news. But his father, because of the difference in status, decided that the girl was with him only for money, and categorically forbade this marriage. After a fierce argument, Pei Yanqing drove away in a car. The father, in a panic, blocked the path of the car with his body. Pei Yanqing slammed on the brakes, lost control, flew into a flower bed and fell into a coma. He lay there for 6 whole years. The father burned with regret and blamed himself for preventing his son from being with that simple girl. Meanwhile, she worked as a courier to feed her son. That day, an obedient babysitter was carrying food when he met his mother from work. Suddenly, a downpour began, and the car lost control on the slippery road. She was rushing straight at the child. Mom rushed forward like a bullet and pushed her son away, but she flew several meters away. The doctor told the babysitter that Mom had a serious leg injury and needed an urgent operation, otherwise she would face amputation. But when the boy brought his crumpled 11 yuan, the nurse said that the operation cost 300,000. She asked if he had any other relatives. But Nian Nian didn't know where his dad was at all. To raise money for his mother's treatment, he desperately collected bottles, begged and sold food. And today, while selling dinners, he saw an old man chewing dry bread. Forgetting about his own hunger, Nian Nian gave him his